Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 18 of Night Echo Chamber Podcast. I'm your host, Christopher, and here's my co-host, Matthew.
I'm here.
He's here. To start out, Matthew, what are you doing scrolling today?
I'm doing scrolling our doc.
Okay.
It's very inappropriate.
Okay, thanks. So this Night Echo Chamber Podcast is the podcast where we tell you what to think, and you don't think for yourself. I'm just kidding, no. Just where we talk about our opinions. And
other things.
Yes, and we talk about media and stuff from our Christian perspective. So I guess just to start out, I'm not going to do an introduction or anything, but what happened in your week this week, Matthew?
Mainly happened today, actually.
Okay.
There's drama at work.
Ooh, drama.
Yes. So I got to work. I did my usual stuff. I have like a couple things I do.
You milk the cows.
No. I got to work. I cleaned up some stuff. There's like an hour worth of stuff that I do every time I get there. That's the first thing I do.
At the old barn?
Yeah, at the old barn. So I get there, and then we're doing some other stuff. So the cows had to get hoof trimming done. Okay, so, things didn't go... We work with animals, so things didn't go as planned. So some things took longer than others, and the hoof trimmer's there waiting for us, and he's kind of getting upset with us. And apparently he had made some of our cows lame last time he was here.
Lame? Like,
yeah,
they're not cool anymore? Like, he turned their backwards hat sideways?
No. Like, they couldn't walk very well anymore. Oh. They were... limping.
He trimmed the hooves so far that
much.
they it cut into the nerves.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, basically.
Ooh, yuck.
Yeah, so a lot of the cows were like really limping afterwards, like all the ones that he did. Usually you only do like 20 at a time. Anyways, so he's waiting for us. He's already mad at us, and so we get there and we fill up the pen. So he's starting to hoof trim. He's starting to hoof the cows' trims.
Trim the cows' hoof their trims.
Anyways, and he starts and we have a little meeting while we're waiting for something, and one of my boss is like, I don't think we should hire this person anymore because he's already mad at us, and I think he's gonna make them lame again on purpose. Ooh. So there's some drama at work.
Drama.
Yes, and he was mad the whole rest of the day. The hoof trimmer guy. He was mad the whole rest of the day because he had to wait, and then when we filled up the pen. He wasn't even waiting for us. He had some other stuff to do. So
he just left? He up and left?
No, he didn't leave, but he was all PO'd.
Oh, man. Drama.
Yes, drama.
All the drama in my work I can't say because I'm NDO'd on it.
And it was kind of just a hectic day.
Yeah.
The rest of the day was kind of crazy, too. I didn't get done with work until 5 minutes we started doing this podcast stuff.
Yeah. Oh, we also recorded a video just now, and I'm going to edit. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Talk about that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
So my weekly update is that I actually didn't have a weekly update. Nothing really happened besides what happened together, but I do have one thing that I'm going to go over that was a weekly update from a few weeks ago. But I'm start out with is obviously what you just saw on there, yeah. Which is we were playing Brotatoes. Check out a few episodes ago when we did a review of that. We were playing Brotato. And I picked Archer as my class, and halfway through...
Ranger.
Ranger? Was it Ranger?
Yeah, it was Ranger.
Anyway, so I was building my character to be ranged, and Matthew, you were doing yours to be
melee.
Melee, yeah. So you were close up, I was far away. Anyway, halfway through one of the rounds, I almost knocked Matthew out. From sheer humor, because I realized that my character had weird lips sticking out, and I'm like, why does my character have a beak? Because it's weird. It's not normal lips. It's pointy.
Yeah, it looks like a beak. And then he went on this big rant about how he was grandpappy and he had his giant beak.
Yeah, I got it. It's genetic from my grandfather who had a beak so big. Whenever he turned his head, all the tall people died.
So there's that for maybe people laugh.
Yeah, and how I have an uncle who's got a bald spot because just ripped the top of his hair right off. He was short, and that was what saved him. Anyway, we almost died. It's probably not as funny to you guys, but it's hilarious.
It was hilarious.
We were dying. Anyway, this is an update from 2 weeks ago it happened, and I just decided now, I guess that would be a decent update. Anyway, so it's Subway. Friday night, I guess they assumed it was Friday night, so a lot of people eating sandwiches. So I was working, and I had 3 girl coworkers that I was working with at the same time, which
Wait, 4 of you were working?
Yes.
Why do you need so many people?
We didn't, and that was one of the problems. Is the whole night
No, but wait, hold
it was
on.
The least busy Friday I've ever seen.
What did the owner think she was doing? You
It was
you could only have 2 people work at the same time, right?
No. You can
Okay.
have as many. It's just the only problem is just that they have to pay for all those people working there.
I know, but like you can only have one person make a sandwich at a time, right? Otherwise, they'd
No,
be
you can
tripping
do
over each
you can
other's
do
feet.
two. You can do two, and then one on the register, and then one continuing to do chores in the back. There are a lot of
Oh.
other chores that need to get done.
Mm.
Anyway, I guess they figured that we were going to be overwhelmed with something because it was Friday night, so they had a bunch of us working, and they wanted to give some people hours too that didn't get any hours in the week. Anyway, so it's 3 girls and me, and so it's like way too many people. Anyway, they do this dumb thing on the list where they always save the bathrooms for me. So I come in at 4, and it's like a chore that's supposed to get done from 2 to 5 o'clock, and they always leave the bathrooms for me because they don't want to go into the men's bathroom. I guess it's single persons. I don't know why. Anyway, I will go in there. I'm cleaning the bathrooms, jamming out to my music. Don't tell anybody. Listening to like Bodie or something. Anyway, switch bathrooms. Now I'm cleaning the women's. Almost finished with the women's, and I hear one of them from outside say, "Christopher." Like one of them is calling my name. Like, oh gosh, why? Can't you just wait till I'm done? I'm like, anyway, I'm sure it's dumb. Anyway, I'm coming out. Wait, is this story PG?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I can't remember if it is PG. Anyways, sorry. Cover your ears if you are a small child. Anyway, I come out and they're just like, "You would not believe what just happened while you were in there." And I'm like, "What happened?" And they were like, "Some guy came in and ordered his sub, and he was like." He saw that there was just the 3 of girls working here and that there was no guy, and so what he started saying stuff, and he asked, "Do you guys want to wash my car?" And they were like trying to avoid it, and they're like, "Oh, it was like total creep move, like it's
weird.
disgusting." And then it got worse though, and then they said, "Sure, we have one guy who's trying to find work here, Braden. He's a guy. And he's like, no, only females."
What?
He said that to them,
That's
and he's
nasty.
like, and it was like total creep behavior. And they
Tell
were
me
like,
they didn't wash the car.
no, they didn't.
Okay,
They
good.
didn't. No, it was disgusting. And they're like they're all like around median age of 18. So he's just being a total creep. And anyway, he left. I came out eventually, and they're just like, "Tell me about it." I'm like, that is just disgusting human behavior. That wasn't even my weekly update though. My weekly update is then what they said next after that, which was like some kind of crazy litmus test of like me being a human being or something. Anyway, they asked if he did end up assaulting us or something, what would you do? They literally asked me that question. I'm like, what? I'm like, inside my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, what? Why are they asking me this question?
You're like, boop, 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 boop.
I'm like, well, I said what I said was, first I'd try and just establish me in between you and him, and then first I'd try to negotiate. If it's clear he doesn't mean to talk
harm?
things through, I would obviously go for the weak spots, groin, eyes, etc., neck. But just the fact that and I said that, and they're like, yeah, and and they're like, yeah, okay, so. But just the fact that they asked me that, like, if he attacked us, what would you do to defend us? I'm like, well, I guess some people still think about chivalry. Anyways, it was just weird that they asked me that, and weird that I can't. Their story's way worse than that. I can't even tell on this podcast, and I'm kind of debating whether I should even cut out that weekly update from this thing.
No, that was fine.
It was just so weird. They're just some creepy people there. They're Karens, but then they're creepy old guys too.
Was it old or like college?
The older end of middle aged. Yeah, yeah.
That's creepy.
That is a total creep move. That's what just some old guy wants girls to come wash his car. No, it's just so.
I like how he said only female.
He said he didn't say girls. He didn't say women. He said females. That's so wrong. It's so wrong. Anyway. Now that I don't have anything else to say.
We need Jesus.
Jesus.
I had one more thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you see Luke from the Outdoor? You know who Luke from the Outdoor Boys is?
I saw that. Yeah, he retired.
That's crazy.
It is. He's
so
done.
sad.
It was because
He wants to spend more time with his family.
Because he can't even go shopping anymore. Maybe this is something we can even talk about. He can't even go shopping anymore because people just stop him in the street. There's this level of fame that he's attained where he can't like go outside.
Well,
and,
people
do
grew
things.
up with him. He's been posting for 11 years.
Yeah.
Like that's almost a full childhood that people have been watching him. Like I watched him a little bit. Like I wasn't just a hardcore Luke from the Outdoor. I forget his last name, but yeah. But that's literally all over my feed now.
Yeah.
Is the Luke from the Outdoor Boys, just clips of him.
Yeah. I think him quitting might have had more of an effect than if he had just kept making videos and stuff.
Yeah.
He said, because he said his channel was too big. I saw it on, who's the guy in the darkness? John Casterline or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
I just saw him
I
react
can't
to it.
believe
Yeah, this is the only time I've ever seen someone quit because their YouTube channel. Whatever, shut up, guy. I should probably unsub to him then. But I don't. I just watch him because I like to get enraged about things. I'm just kidding. I don't. But yeah, you gotta respect it. The fact that he's doing it because he wants to protect his family, though. So
Yeah.
obviously, it's a sad moment for YouTube, though, if he's not going to be posting anymore. Hopefully, he comes back at some point, like when his kids have all moved out.
And when he's like 80 years old.
Yeah, he's like 80.
Goes back to the mountains of Alaska and cooks up food in a little tent, 40 below.
Yeah. Anyways, rest in peace to that guy.
Well, he's still living.
He's still among us, but yeah, rest in peace to his YouTube channel.
Are you just aura farming right now?
What?
You said rest in peace to Among Us.
Oh, to among? No. He's no longer among us. Alright, let's move on to news. So for the news today, all I have is really, you can find us on Twitter at NoEchoPod. Comment and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We're going to have an alternate YouTube channel coming up soon, where I'm going to be posting a video that we just recorded of a sports ball update.
Not your echo chamber reacts channel.
Yeah, reacts channel, and the first one's going to be sports.
It's probably going to be up by the time this video is uploaded.
Honestly, yeah. So I'm going to be cross-pollinating, of course, once that's out. Comment review and
it's going to be a reacts channel. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. We're really excited for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Pumped, hyped for it. Did we do a draft on the last episode? No, we didn't do a draft, so there's no poll. Anyway, you can find us on Spotify. Our YouTube channel has been doing well again. We got another 1,000 video, and our other projects are slowly working their way up.
Yep. Any subs?
No new subs, but we did get some more views on IRL videos, which is always hard.
Yeah.
Because the gorilla ones just do so well. Just people like clicking on gorilla.
Gorilla, I need more gorilla.
That's still happening. Three of our top 5.
Yeah, our gorilla based.
Yeah, our top 5 are all over 1,000.
Hey, comment down below if we should do a gorilla podcast.
We did like 2 gorilla podcasts so far.
You're right.
I'm sick of the gorilla thing, but I'm still releasing content because I know people like it.
We're view farming.
Yeah, people are still arguing about that. So yeah, there's really nothing else I have this week other than hope to be doing new segments, new drops, all that stuff. Obviously, I'm in college, doing a college class right now. It's taking up some time, not a lot, but unnecessary levels of anxiety again. Obviously, you never know if you have anxiety or not till you're either doing college or filming yourself doing a reacts video.
Yeah. That was so much fun.
It was so much fun. So let's just talk about it right now.
Yeah.
Sports ball update.
We already did it.
Yes, we did already do it, but sports ball update.
Sports ball update. For the people that don't go to the Reacts channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, first of all, you should go to the Reacts channel, subscribe, and
sub.
We're gonna be posting hopefully once a week. That'd be nice.
That would be nice. It might be unrealistic, but because of editing, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what the Lord provides.
Yeah, because yeah, we might have time. Obviously, that will stop when it gets to end of June, but
yeah,
maybe we can see what we can do to start.
Stay straight.
Yeah, stay straight in the month of June.
Anyways, for all of you people that didn't go over, you have to go over now. But I'll give you a little brief. So the playoffs, it's Eastern Conference Finals and Western Conference Finals. 4 teams are battling out for the NBA championship. So the Pacers won by 3 points last night as of this recording.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard because as of this recording, it's 3 or 4 days until the episode uploads.
Yeah.
So a lot could happen. Could happen. Maybe I'll even make a recording after this and send it to Christopher so we can put it in there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, we might.
Because there's going to be, 3 more games until the next update. So this sports ball update isn't really valid.
Well, I'm going to be editing this tomorrow, which is Friday, and then I'm going to put that up because we have something on Saturday and then Sunday as well. So.
Wait, this podcast can come out on Friday?
No, it's going to come out on Sunday. I'm gonna edit it on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So if you're going to do
only
anything,
2 games.
Yeah.
No biggie. No big deal.
Yeah, no big deal.
Shout out artist.
No big deal. Yeah, he had a nice song with what's her name? Brenda Cole, was it?
President.
What?
President.
President? Who is that?
No, that's the name.
President?
That's the song.
Really?
Yeah, President.
Oh, I had never heard it.
President by No Big Deal. Well, now we're talking.
Why don't you say it one more time?
President by No Big Deal.
President. Okay. Yeah. So, I guess we'll just finish this up, wrap it up, since we didn't have a lot of time to do this, and I have to get to work. I'm currently wearing my Subway shirt, so I'm gonna go there and get more drama.
Where are they gonna be working?
No, but anyway.
Has that ever happened that you worked with 3 people before?
With 3 other people?
Yeah.
Once before, but it was like a 1 hour of crossover.
How long was this? How long was the crossover?
This one was 4 hours.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Wait, was there like, was it quiet or is it everyone on their phone?
It was quiet and everyone was on their phone.
Okay, that's guys.
Yeah. Alright, let's move on to media review. This is gonna be a real brief thing. I just wanted to talk about Andor because I didn't do it on the last episode. So I'll make it brief, but episode 3 was very weird. I didn't like it very much.
Racist?
No, still racist. For the first 3 episodes, the directing, I just didn't like it at all. I don't understand why they chose that to be the story. First 3 episodes, do not recommend. But the 4th one, we watched the 4th one, and they didn't fire a single shot. They didn't like fly in a single ship at all. But they made hands down the best episode of the series that I've seen so far. Yeah. So all the ones where they had all the TIE fighters and all the guns being fired and stuff, they're all awful, and I hated all of them. And the story was just annoying, and I didn't really like the character development or what was happening in them. And it was all useless stuff that they didn't have to put in and didn't matter at all. So the 4th one is actually starting to matter to the story, so I'm actually liking that and the characters and stuff. So episode 1 through 3, not good. 4, I'm starting to see how it's actually.
Wait, are you guys watching it as it comes out?
No, it's already all the way out. But
how many episodes are there?
12. So me and my dad are watching one every Sunday night. So just taking it slow, just mulling over each episode.
Yes, have a whole week to decompress from whatever happened.
Yeah,
whatever
happens.
Horribleness you just watched.
Yes.
Is your dad enjoying it, or does he have the same opinions?
It's pretty much the same. I mean, we have the same goals going into it. Okay, so Star Wars missed out. I'm going to write here. Star Wars missed out by making Solo a movie and not a show. If there was this Han Solo show,
that would be great.
They'd kill. They make so much money, but they made it a movie, and it was okay, but not what it could have been. And what Andor is doing now is it made a gritty Star Wars show about the underbelly of the Star Wars, of the Star Wars universe, the gritty side of things. Like what they didn't do with Solo, they can now do with this Andor show. So that's what we went to it for. Episode 1 and 2, they added unnecessary. 1, 2, and 3, I guess they did. They added humor, but then it was also dark, and it was just like not Star Wars to me. So I'm glad that they got over that. So anyway, that's just a short little rant there. Yeah. So anything else we really want to go over this episode? I'm wondering if we should do a draft or not, because I mean, do we really have time?
No, you have like 5 minutes.
I could do 3:40, but that would be pushing it, and we wouldn't get our recordings and stuff done. So we just gotta do this real brief episode then.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for listening. Sorry it was so brief. I mean, a lot of people listen to brief podcasts, so we didn't. We didn't explain why Jeremiah's not on the podcast.
Yeah, we forgot.
We're recording this on Thursday afternoon because we have a graduation party to go to on Saturday, and Jeremiah's gonna be preoccupied all of those days. So
yeah,
not gonna have any time.
Jeremiah, don't get a life.
Come
to the Novick Design Chamber.
I'll try to post some more stuff to make up for it, but check out our YouTube definitely because we're popping up.
That's what we did mainly today.
Yes, YouTube and then shorts and all that stuff. So
yeah.
Thanks for listening.
And remember,
it's not your echo chamber. That was our best one.